Urban Artificial Intelligence Strategic Thinking Media Platform. Breaking news: Diddy arrested by feds in NYC after grand jury indictment. Listen, man, I want to talk about Diddy being arrested, and I'm not going to be here for long, but we going to talk about Diddy being arrested, but we also going to talk about why is this happening and why is it happening this way and why is it happening at this time. I'm seeing a lot of conversations about conspiracy, higher ups. I'm also hearing a lot of conversations about other people being involved. More arrests are coming. You know, when they did the raid of his homes, I think that was in March. What I'm hearing is a lot of evidence was collected during that time, and that evidence involved other people, all right? Other famous people. I don't know how true that is. But we're gonna find out because the day has come, and he knew that this was coming. Now, a lot of the things that he was doing, it makes sense. He was spending time with his family. The way that he was acting unbothered is because he probably knew he was going to jail, or he knew at least he would be going into custody. And y'all, the indictment is sealed, so we don't really know a lot. We don't know a whole lot. But let's just get to what we do know, all right? 8:05 p.m., just a couple of hours before Diddy got busted, he was confidently strolling around NYC with his son, King Combs. He even stopped to greet some fans and take some selfies. All right, before that, at 7:13, a law enforcement tells TMZ Diddy's arrest was scheduled for Tuesday, but something happened that caused the feds to move in a day early. However, U.S. Attorney Damian Williams says federal agents took him in based on a sealed indictment filed by the Southern District of New York. So the indictment is sealed. It won't be open till later today, probably. Diddy was just arrested, taken into federal custody in New York Monday night. Sources tell TMZ Homeland Security swooped into a Midtown hotel late Monday where Diddy was staying, and they arrested him. We have unconfirmed reports that the feds are searching his hotel room. We're told Diddy was taken to the FBI field office in Manhattan. All right, this was it. This was in March. Homeland Security. Homeland Security means it's some RICO sex trafficking shit. This is not the regular police. You know what I'm saying? Homeland Security has been heavily involved with Diddy. You can see the pictures here. They was on the scene during the first raid. Homeland Security is on some other shit, y'all. That's some RICO shit. That's some sex trafficking, RICO type stuff. It appears the action was taken in connection with the ongoing criminal investigation into alleged sex trafficking and other offenses that led to search warrants being issued and executed at Diddy's homes in Beverly Hills and Miami. As we reported, a grand jury has been hearing testimony from various accused over the last couple of months. So we was wondering why this was taking so long, and that's why. Diddy's attorney, Mark Agnifilo, tells TMZ we are disappointed with the decision to pursue what we believe is an unjust prosecution of Mr. Combs by the U.S. Attorney's Office. Sean Diddy Combs is a music icon, self-made entrepreneur, loving family man, and proven philanthropist who has spent the last 30 years building an empire, adoring his children, and working to uplift the Black community. Agnifilo adds, he is an imperfect person, but is not a criminal. To his credit, Mr. Combs has been nothing but cooperative with this investigation, and he voluntarily relocated to New York last week in anticipation of these charges. So that's why he was trying to sell that California, I think it was the California property, because he knew he needed this money fight this, to continue to fight this case. Please reserve your judgment until you have all the facts. These are the acts of an innocent man with nothing to hide, and he looks forward to clearing his name in court. All right. Now, listen, man. It's a couple of things here, right? All right, so a lot of people feel like he's framed. I want y'all to get in the comments and let me know, what do y'all think is going on here? It's strange. There's no, and I'm not a conspiracy theory person, but the amount of time that it took to take this man in, a lot of the things that the government was doing during this whole Diddy process, I had never seen before. And I'm not a law enforcement expert, so I don't know every step that they should take in a process like this, especially when you're dealing with somebody who got this amount of money. I heard he was spending $2 to $3 million a month on legal defense because he got civil and he got criminal things going on, and he had lawyers working on them simultaneously. He had about 12 to 14 lawyers working pretty much around the clock, because as we've seen, these civil suits can turn into criminal suits. So you got to stop the civil joints. You got to spank them so they don't grow into the criminal joints. And they, you know, the criminal ones that you have to, you know, hold them down and be able to maintain those. So he was spending millions of dollars a month. This is why he sold, why he was trying to sell one of the properties for like $68 million. This is why he was just spending time with his family. He was popping out at night. This picture, the picture that you see on the screen, was taken hours before he was arrested. He knew that this was coming, and yeah, I do y'all feel like this is just? That's what I'm asking. And what's gonna happen next? The indictment is sealed, so we don't know much. I know a lot of people's making content about this, but we don't know a lot. It's not a lot to know here. The indictment is sealed. It won't be open until early Tuesday morning, probably. He could go into custody and then be released. He may just be in custody, you know, as a formality, get charged, and immediately bail out. We don't know. He could have a bail, that's possible. But what I'm hearing is that he's gonna be facing life, which, listen, I don't want to jump the gun with that, but it looks like it's gonna be a RICO. A sex trafficking RICO. I mean, that's kind of self-explanatory. If you get a sex trafficking RICO, and for somebody, you know, they feel like he's been doing this for years, y'all. This is why the federal government stormed his crib like they did, and they took their time. They took their time. And a lot of people that I'm listening to and a lot of people that I'm talking to are surprised by this. They didn't think it was coming. I didn't know. I felt like it was like 50-50. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not, I'll say I don't know something. I didn't know. When they first raided his crib, I said, all right, he going to jail. But as time went by, nothing happened. Nothing happened. And he continued to live life day to day how he was doing it. So nothing looks strange, nothing look out of the ordinary to me, man. But I'm hearing a lot of R. Kelly comparisons. I'm hearing a lot of Bill Cosby comparisons. What do y'all think? And a lot of people are saying the media is what helped this case. We seen the Cassie footage be released seemingly out of nowhere. Old footage be released out of nowhere. And I'm not defending them. It just looked like a whole lot of strategic things was done in order to make sure that he looked a certain way in the public. I keep hearing Jay-Z name. People saying some of the shit that was found could implicate Jay-Z in some shit. And this is, I don't know, man. This shit is crazy. Diddy arrested by feds in NYC after grand jury indictment. I don't know what's gonna happen next. I keep my platform updated with things that's going on. It's no way to tell which way this is gonna go. I'll definitely do another video later after the indictment is unsealed. But you know, like I said, man, we got a little bit of the facts, but do y'all feel like this is fair? Do y'all feel like it's higher ups involved? That's what I'm saying. Do the state of New York, what was it, the Southern District of New York, do they feel like this is a guilty man who sex trafficked and who was trafficking women as well as drugs? Or is there somebody else who wants him to suffer? Again, I'm not a conspiracy theory guy, but it's a lot of them out there. And it is worth the conversation. It is worth the conversation because one day it seemed like everybody loved Diddy, the next day, not so much. All right, but y'all get in the comments, man. Let me know. Diddy arrested by feds in NYC after grand jury indictment. They saying he's facing life. They're gonna hit him with a RICO, a sex trafficking RICO. Could be some drug stuff in there too. And these are the type of charges. They're not playing. You know, these are big time charges. They want to nail him. They want to give him a lot of time, man. A sex trafficking RICO, I mean, that's not no little shit, man. But y'all get in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this, man. Is Diddy guilty? Is the Southern District of New York just trying to stop him from committing crimes, or was this a setup? Did he get railroaded? Is it an elite person or group of people, Illuminati, aliens, whoever y'all think is behind this, pulling the strings to make things like this happen? And who's next? What did they find in his crib? What did they find in his crib? And who else is linked to this, man? Y'all get in the comments, let me know. Urban Artificial Intelligence Strategic Thinking Media Platform. I'm gonna see y'all on the next episode. Peace.